Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Monday, January 15th, 2023. Lance Brock here. Still a little bit of snow and ice on the sidewalk, as I'm sure you can hear under my feet as I walk to work. But unfortunately, there is another apology that I owe everyone. I know I said yesterday I was going to try to do a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic, talking all about the big shows that took place Saturday night. But unfortunately, once again, that did not happen. So I'm going to say it again. Hopefully it will happen tonight after Raw. So just adding another show of pro wrestling that I will have to talk about. So now not only do we have tonight's episode of WWE Monday Night Raw, but we have TNA Hard to Kill, AEW Saturday Collision, AEW Battle of the Belts 9, and New Japan Pro Wrestling Battle in the Valley. Got a lot of pro wrestling to talk about. And now, because of the bad podcaster that I am, I have even more to talk about tonight. Who knows, the way I'm going is I might finally get around to talk about all of those shows next month in February. I joke about that, but you never know. And speaking of WWE Monday Night Raw, that is tonight on this Monday, the 15th of January 2024. And tonight, Raw will be live from North Little Rock, Arkansas at the Simmons Bank Arena. And we are only 12 days away from the 2024 installment of the Royal Rumble. I'm sure I have mentioned this on the podcast before, but the Royal Rumble, of course, everybody knows after the Royal Rumble, that starts the road to WrestleMania. But also, the Royal Rumble, for me personally anyway, has always been one of my favorite pay-per-views / premium live events of the year. And not even just because starting the road to WrestleMania and everything, but just because of the Royal Rumble match. I would say that is definitely one of my favorite match types in all of pro wrestling. So when the Rumble is coming up, it always gets me excited. And I'd say there's probably only a few Rumbles that I'd say I really didn't care for that much. And one of the main ones I would think of is, I don't remember what year it was, but they decided to grow the Rumble and make it 40 superstars instead of 30. And that one, I wouldn't say it was really terrible or anything, but with the more wrestlers involved, it was obviously longer, and some parts in it, to me anyway, just kind of dragged, and it took a little too long. just like I said, adding 10 guys in there, I just thought that was a little too much. Like the old saying, if it's not broke, don't fix it. And I definitely don't think the traditional 30-man Royal Rumble is broke. So you definitely do not have to fix it by adding more guys in the match. And tonight, we will see Seth Rollins defend the World Heavyweight Championship, taking on the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal. Of course, Jinder Mahal has gotten a lot of buzz on the internet as of late. Of course, being involved in a segment a couple weeks ago when The Rock made his return to WWE. And then Tony Khan's comments on Twitter. And I think this could actually be a good match. Jinder Mahal has been with WWE a long time and actually is a good worker. I saw on Instagram the other day that the year he was WWE champion, back in 2017, I believe it was, he actually had the most matches in that year than any WWE superstar. I think tonight they're going to let him have a good performance against Rollins and maybe have a couple close near falls where it looks like he could actually win the championship. But I definitely see Seth Rollins retaining to defeat Jinder Mahal tonight on Raw. But like I said, I actually think that it could be a pretty solid world title match. And we will see the Awesome Truth team up again. The Miz and R-Truth take on the Judgment Day, Finn Balor and Damian Priest, for the WWE World Tag Team Championships. I think this will be pretty entertaining because I'm sure they're going to keep up R-Truth with the gimmick where he's actually working with the Judgment Day. And I have to admit, last week I laughed when R-Truth describing Dominic Mysterio as two brothers, Tom and Nick Mysterio. I don't know about anyone else, but I definitely laughed at that. And R-Truth, I say, is definitely helping the Judgment Day. At first, when they put R-Truth with them, I was thinking, oh great, that's the last thing the Judgment Day needs, is to be attached to somebody who's mostly a comedy gimmick. But to my surprise, this has actually worked out very well. R-Truth, I think, has been one of the most entertaining things on Raw most weeks lately. And DIY will be taking on another Judgment Day team of Dominic Mysterio, or as R-Truth would call him, Tom and Nick Mysterio. Maybe he could just team with his brother. But Dominic will be teaming with J.D. McDonough. And we will have the return of the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther, tonight on Raw. That is all live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. Once again, I said I definitely hope to have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic Mega episode talking about 6 shows now, I believe. Not promising anything, but I definitely hope to have that episode tonight after Raw. And I should be back tomorrow morning for the Tuesday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. So I hope everyone will be here tuning in as well. Thank you very much once again. Remember, in the comment section, you leave your thoughts and your opinions on all the wrestling that took place over the weekend. Whichever wrestling you watched, luckily I have caught up on everything. So let me know your thoughts and your opinions on all the shows you watched in the comment section, either here on Spreaker, YouTube, or whichever podcast app or website you listen to on. And I will talk to everyone again soon. Have a great pro wrestling day.